Talk it up, where we chop it up and keep it real. And I'm your host Brandon on the show, but you can call me B-Don. Today, Mr. Reginald Lowe.
Amen.
Talk it up and keep it real.
Keep it real. I like that. I like that. Well, what's the name of this place?
Cuffie. This is Cuffie's Home Care Inc. Incorporated.
Okay. And, anyway, first of all, my name is Reginald Lowe, and I'm here, and we're doing a live session, live recording, and I am where? What you said at Cuffie's?
Cuffie's Home Care Incorporated.
What exactly is Cuffie's Home Care Incorporated?
Well, by my understanding, this is a place, I guess it's like a second chance place for when people get out of jail. They probably get committed. That's like a higher level of probation. And that has something to do with the state, where they can basically furthermore give you actions if you do things you're not supposed to, or if you do good things, then you can get out of this and end up in a better setting or go back home.
So in other words, if I did something and got locked up, I could find myself over here?
Yes, you can.
So people my age can be in here?
Am I your age?
Yeah.
How old are you?
You said people, if you get locked up, you can find yourself over here.
Yes.
And I'm asking you, if I got locked up, they could send me over here?
No.
Why?
You're an adult.
Oh, but you didn't say that. You said that
people
get
our
locked
age.
up.
Oh.
Okay, so you got to make it plain. We're going to talk it up. We're going to keep it real. Say what it is. So this is a group home for young people.
Yeah.
What age you have to be here?
You can be, the maximum age is 16 or 17, but I'm about to be 18, so I'm finna complete this and move
Well, how can the maximum age be 16 or 17 and you finna be 18? Okay, so in other words, the maximum age is 17.
Basically.
But when you get 18, you are, what that mean? What happens when you get 18?
Get out.
You go home?
Yeah, you get to go home. And don't have to be in this setting
anymore. In other words,
anymore.
if you're here, you can be here up until you get 18 years old.
Basically.
And do you have any probation or any kind of...
Yes, probation. Everybody here is committed to the state of Georgia.
Okay. Kind of like a halfway house in a way for teenagers.
Yeah. Yeah, you can say that a little bit.
Well, that's good. That's good. Do a place like this, you like it here? You think this better?
It's better than being locked up, because it's like you have a second chance, but people take advantage of being here. So
you said it's better than what? Better than being locked up
in jail.
And you have a second chance to do what?
Make things right.
So you get a second chance at freedom.
Yes.
At being free. You get a second chance at being free again.
Yes.
Okay. But even with that freedom, you still have like a probation or something.
Yes, you have to follow rules, because there are rules.
Probation?
Probation is like, it's like a process people go through after they get locked up, and it's like a second chance to success, but a lot of people don't come through or succeed.
So you don't really know what probation is.
I mean
probation is like, probation is you get out of jail, you gotta go and pay some money, or you gotta go and report to some place, or you gotta go and do this, or if you don't do this, you gotta do that.
Yeah, it's like,
what is, you have an idea what probation is?
It's like,
not tell me what it's like.
I don't know what it is, but I just know that I'm on it in the system.
You know this, at some point when you come out of here, you're going to have to start dealing with probation. At this point, you don't really know. And you mean to tell me, ain't nobody never told you exactly what probation is?
Not really.
Okay, that's good. I mean, it really ain't good, but it's probably the truth.
It's the truth.
I talked with a guy. He was telling me that a lot of people like you that come in places like this get out and go right back to jail.
They do.
He said the main reason you probably going to end up going right back to jail is because you don't know no better. You come in a crook. You go to school and you leave a crook. You can go right back into the world, know better than you was at first, and get right back in some more trouble. Then you're going to the chain gang, because then you're going to be grown. He told me that a little while ago. Most of y'all going straight to the chain gang. What you think of that?
I'm not going to the chain gang.
How you know?
Because I'm getting myself together.
What that mean?
That means that all the stuff, the foolish little things that I was hooked on,
Like what?
stealing, lying.
That's what you gonna have to do. See, you are hiding behind cliche, getting myself together. That don't mean nothing. The foolish little thing, that don't mean nothing. Stealing means something. Robbing means something. Selling dope means something. So until you say, I'm not gonna steal, I'm not gonna rob, I'm not gonna sell dope, getting myself together means you can still sell dope. You can still rob. You can still be a crook. So you got the first thing you got to do is with me in a place like this, I'll find out if it's anything that I can learn that's going to make me know something better so I can do something better. If you come in here a crook and you don't learn nothing to make you a better person, you're going to walk out of here an older crook going straight to the chain gang. Did you know that?
Yes, sir.
What is it? Have you learned anything in here that's going to make you a better person, that's going to prevent you from going out there selling dope?
Yes.
What you learned?
Well, I learned that hanging with the wrong crowd is not where it's at, because people tend to get caught up.
But what is it that you going to do? What can you do? What did you learn that you first of all, you learned, I ain't going to hang out with crooks. I'm going to stop hanging out with crooks. How you going to stop hanging out with crooks, living with crooks?
I'm going to do me. I don't get, basically I keep to myself.
So you keep it to yourself.
Yeah, I don't really be all up in everybody else's face trying to see what they here for, what they doing.
So, what's your plan when you get 18? I heard you're going to be 18 soon.
Yes.
What's your plan when you leave, when you go out here and you're a grown man on probation?
Oh, I'll be on probation.
Well, I asked you earlier, was you going to be on probation?
Everybody here is committed. That's what that probation thing, that's a higher
so
level of
when you leave
probation.
here, you ain't going to be on probation. You're just going to be a free man, no paper.
Yes, me.
Okay. Well, then that means you ain't on no probation. So, what's your plan? So once you bust up out this camp, what you going to do?
Well, I'm in school now, I'm making good grades, and I like going to school, so I'm going to continue.
What you learn in school?
I learned science.
Science. I love science. Tell me about science.
Science. In school now, we're talking about cells and how the cell functions and the boundaries and properties of a cell. Mm-hmm. And I know a little bit about that.
Cells. That's like a portion of a body, small part that can divide.
Cells are the building blocks of life. Without cells, I don't see anything.
Okay. What about electronics? You know anything about electronics?
Well, I know a little bit.
Okay. What kind of job? What you gonna do? How you gonna make a living?
I want to be a talk show host. That's all, and a counselor, because I think that I can talk to people and help them.
Well, now, if you're gonna talk to people and help people, you gotta learn how to open your mouth and say what you mean.
Yeah.
All that getting myself together, forget that. Say what you mean. Because you sure ain't going to be helping about somebody. Well, man, you got to get yourself together. You got to have your head on straight. That don't mean that don't mean nothing.
Yeah.
You need to go to school. Learn your work. Know what you're talking about. Decide what kind of job you're going to do. That's what you're going to be a counselor. You got to have some straight out and direct answers that really mean something. Yeah, and you can do it. You can do it because you're a man. A man can do all things with Christ who helps him. But Christ's information, you gotta have information. You gotta have a plan. Every day. Don't waste none of your time. Like you say, separate yourself from crooks. Find out what's going on in your head. Find out who you are. Find out what God made you. Learn every good thing you can learn while you're in school, going to school for free. Getting that free education, find out what you like. Learn everything they try to teach you. Yeah. But find those things that really you got a passion for. Learn everything. You got the internet. Anything you want to know, if you want to read about it, you go to Google. If you want to see somebody tell you how to do it, go to YouTube. Anything good that you want to know. Bad stuff too, but...
Talking to Mr. Reginald Lowe.
Amen.
Find us on the internet. Google us at It Is What It Is. And the name of my show is Talk It Up, where we chop it up and keep it real. And I'm your host, B Don, and tune in for more next week.
Yes, you can also Google us at BB777TV.
And you can also find us or Google us at 777 TV.
BB777.